Neighbors in the city of Greenville spoke, and leaders say they're listening. More than 3,300 people participated in an online survey about police policies and procedures. And today, the Greenville Citizen Advisory Panel met to talk about those results. Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer joins us live at the Law Enforcement Center in Greenville. And Carrie, what are they saying about this survey so far?
Well, you know, Tori, one concern that came up multiple times this morning during that virtual meeting was whether or not a broad enough audience was reached by that survey. The panel says they got a lot of input from the community, and they still have a lot of information that they've got to process and get through. Greenville city leaders say over 3,300 people responded to the online survey last month with almost 11,000 comments. Members from the Citizens Advisory Panel, along with the Greenville City Police Chief, city leaders, and an analyst for the police department, held a virtual meeting to go over the statistics from the survey.
We wanted to have that information broken down in ways that the committee could understand and how it might inform our report and recommendations to City Council.
A chart provided by the city shows the breakdown of participants by age range. The larger chart on the left showing the highest percentage going to survey takers ages 35 through 54. Another chart shows participants by race on results from two different parts of the survey. The percentage of white participants are larger than other races.
This impacts every citizen that lives, works, shops, eats, worships in the city limits of Greenville, South Carolina. Any person that fits that category deserves to have their voice heard in this process.
When asked about the policing of the Greenville Police Department specifically, the data reported by the city from the survey shows that 53% of white participants believe officers treat everyone fairly, while 59% of black participants say officers do not treat everyone fairly.
This identifies that Greenville Police Department is seen differently in terms of how we interact and treat racial and ethnic groups relative to what we're seeing in terms of the national policing narrative that's going on out there.
We are going to compile the recommendations from each of the subcommittees and put together our report and recommendations for City Council to take up.
Now, originally that panel was scheduled to send the recommendations to City Council on Monday, but today they filed a motion to extend that until the 26th. Now, we streamed the entire meeting this morning on our Facebook, so just go to our Fox Carolina Facebook if you'd like to see everything that was talked about. Tori?
Carrie, thank you for that information this afternoon.